Hi, I'm going to say a few words about the 12-12-12 Hurricane Sandy benefit concert, and I hope people will be donating because it's a really worthy cause, and downloading the highlights album on iTunes if you didn't see it, and that's just kind of a way to preface the sometimes irreverent remarks that I'll be making. So I missed the beginning with Springsteen and Bon Jovi, and about the time that I turned it on was Eric Clapton. Uh, Turned out to be pretty classy, and was interesting to see him adopt the power trio format again. And wow, what it's just hard to not roll back 30 years and just have one superlative or another for the half hour done by the Who. And loved Roger and Pete and all the rest of the people that helped flesh out the band nowadays, and also liked the fact that they did Bellboy and used Keith Moon's vocal track from the original Quadrophenia album. Well done, well played. And maybe the big surprise of the night to me was that the Rolling Stones, good, only two numbers, disappointing. And at some point I switched it back to the West Coast delayed feed on HBO and caught up with half hour of Roger Waters. Very good. Makes me kick myself that my wife and I weren't able to go see him a year ago at the O2 when we were in London, when Roger was still doing the arena part of the Wall Tour. And really enjoyed Eddie Vedder on Comfortably Numb. And I guess now going to the more kind of snark part of it is, um, gee, I mean, I love Billy Joel, loved him for over 35 years. How he looks kind of like now like somewhere between Werner Klemperer of Hogan's Heroes and the weight gained 50s Peter Lorre. And but Billy's voice is still as great as it ever was, and this will sound arcane to all but maybe the hardest core Billy Joel fans, as I wish Billy would get rid of that ham bone Mark Rivera, the saxophonist, which also uh, Ringo Starr, I guess, feels obligated to carry along on those package tours that David Fishoff has done for Ringo over the last couple of decades. Because Mark Rivera, it looks like sort of like Joe Piscopo was brought out of career twilight and was on stage doing a parody, playing a saxophone with all the mugging and like that. And I mean, and of course, imagine mugging while you're blowing on a sax mouthpiece and reed. So anyway, that's Mark Rivera. Okay. Uh, wow. McCartney. Terrific. And I've seen him with the new younger band a few times over recent years. And wow, and I like the fact that he brought, Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, Pat Smear together, and they did a new song, which probably was mandatory because Courtney Love, you have to run things through her first. And but it was a new song, and it makes me wish that Macca and the ex surviving members of Nirvana would, get in the studio, do an album, and go ahead and, put it out like under the Fireman name, sort of like when the members of REM, Bill Berry, Mike Mills, Peter Buck, left Michael Stipe behind, for a few recording sessions and brought Warren Zevon in, and that came out under the name Hindu Love Gods. So I like Alicia Keys, kind of. I mean, although sometimes she seems kind of stoned on her magnificence or whatever, and I just thought it was a little strange that it was a good New York, oh gosh, I'm going to call it New York State of Mind, which it isn't, but anyway, the song Alicia Keys does with Jay-Z, but did by herself, and McCartney's on stage. He's not getting to do anything, well, besides, you know, uh, posing for photographs with the cops and first responders and the heroes of the aftermath of Sandy. So that's my summation of my viewing experience with 12-12-12. And thanks for hanging in this long. And anyway, have a good 12-13 and beyond, and talk to you another time.